kindergarten. Of course, I'm sure that you all practiced your flashcards today, right? And you know what else? I'm sure that you are all doing a great job for your grown-ups at home. You know, I've been talking to a lot of your grown-ups, and it sounds like a lot of you are working so hard. I am so proud of you guys, so please keep it up. I'm really proud of you. I miss you a lot, but I know we can do this. I know we can get through. We've been doing this for a while now, so we know what to do. Are you ready? Get your arm out, shake it awake, say, good morning, arm. Touch your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist, slide. Here we go. Oh, that's a J. Try again, Miss Dollar. Jog, jog. All right, read it now. Jogs, jogs. Remember, this S is going to make kind of a Z sound, a Z sound. Let's try another one. Yog, yog. Yogs, yogs. Keep it up, kindergarten. Yod, yod. Yods, yods. Yud, yud. Yuds, yuds. Make sure you're practicing with me, kindergarten. Ooh, W-H. What? Wud. Wud. Wuds. Good job. Ooh, this one. Wum. Wums. Wums. Interesting. I'm going to get rid of that and let's do this one. Lum. Lums. Lums. Whoop, stay right there. Lim. Lim. Limbs. Limbs. Let's do two more. Lib. Lib. Libs. Libs. One more for me, kindergarten. You know what? I'm going to switch it all up for you. There we go. Hen. Hens. Good job, kindergarten. Would you please go and take out a piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser, and I'll see you right back here. We are going to continue practicing with that S at the end. Remember, if we have two or more, we put an S at the end, even if we hear that Z sound. So right now, the only word I want you to write is tug. Tug. That's the only word I want you to write. Tug. Did you write tug? All right, kindergarten. We are going to take that word tug and we're going to turn it into tugs. Tugs. What do you need to add? All you needed to add was an S. We turned tug into tugs. All right, kindergarten, here is your next one. Dim. Dim. Please turn dim into dims. Dims. Did you add your S for dims? Okay, I want us to stop right here and check this out because all week long I've been telling you, kindergarten, you add an S at the end if it means two or more. If we're talking about two or more, that means we're talking about nouns, two or more nouns. So like instead of globe, instead of me saying I have one globe, I would say I have two globes, globes. But if we look at these words, tugs and dims, they are not nouns. They're not nouns. Tugs would be a verb. Tugs. She tugs on the grass. Tugs. So we still add an S at the end if we're talking about our verbs because I wouldn't say she tug on the grass. I would say she tugs on the grass. So I still add an S. So now we're learning that we don't just add an S for nouns if it's two or more. We add an S for what type of verb we need to use. And you're going to learn all about that later in school, kindergarten. But right now, we're just practicing how to add an S when we hear the Z sound at the end. So instead of saying she tug on the grass, I need to say she tugs on the grass. Tugs on the grass. Okay, kindergarten? Let's keep going. You have another word right now, and it is can. Just write the word can. Please turn can into cans. This one would be a noun. I have 2 soup cans. Cans. And all you had to do was add that S at the end, cans. So remember, we can use this if we're talking about a verb, tugs, or if we're talking about nouns, cans. I'm going to have you write one. Make sure that you listen for that Z sound at the end and remember which letter you need to put. I want you to write the whole word, suds. There are so many suds in the sink. This one might be a little tricky, so take your time. Suds. I want us to practice writing this one together. So make sure that you've already written it. See what you have written, okay? Because I always want you to try on your own first. Now let's see if we can kind of put it together and see if we match, okay? So I'm supposed to write the word suds. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that Z at the end. So if I get rid of the Z, I'm writing sud. Sud. That helps me hear that last sound a lot better. Sud. So I'm going to write that word first. S. U. Sud. D. Okay, I have the word sud written, so now I just have to turn it into suds. Suds. And I know to add S. I want you to practice saying that word without the S, the Z at the end, because if we go too fast, we might end up writing it like this. Suds. Z. And now that says suz. Suz. But I didn't want to write suz. I wanted to write suds. Suds. So that's why we take our time and get rid of that Z, the ending S sound, and then we just figure out the sounds that we have without it. S, D, D. And now we know suds, suds. And we're learning this week that that last sound Z is not a Z, it's an S. Kindergarten, I want you to check all of your words. If you made any mistakes, that's A-okay. Just look here and then fix them, okay? Let's go through and let's read them all together. So if you have any fixing you need to do, pause the video and then come back. Right, let's read. Ugh. Remember, we're only reading those first 3 or 4 letters. We're not reading that S yet. Ugh. Tug. Now we can add that at the end. Tugs. Tugs. Let's do our next one. D-I-M. Dim. Now we'll add S at the end. Dims. And we know it's making the Z sound. Dims. Let's do this one. Can. Can. Now we'll add our Z, our S at the end. Cans. And let's do our last one. S-U-D. Sud. Suds. All right, kindergarten. Please grab another piece of paper if you need it, or just flip this one over, or just go to the bottom, and I'll give you your sentence when you're all ready. Your sentence today, kindergarten, is Jed rubs his legs and shins. Ooh, that one's going to be long and tricky, so of course, take your time. Go slowly. Sound out every word the best you can, okay? Let's say the sentence together. Jed rubs his legs and shins. It is only 6 words today, but it has a few tricky words in there. One more time with me, please. Jed rubs his legs and shins. Take your time, do your best. All right, kindergarten, let's check out our sentence today. I'm gonna put this marker down. I'm gonna pick up my pointer. First thing, of course, we're gonna check for an uppercase, a capital letter. Beautiful. Okay, let's check for our finger spaces. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, that one's kind of small, but I think it'll work. And let's see what I put at the end of the sentence. I put a period at the end, which means that this sentence is telling me something. It's not asking a question, it's telling me something. And let's read it to make sure it makes sense. Jed rubs his legs, and shins. One more time with me. Jed rubs his legs and shins. I know another reason why Jed has to be uppercase. It is somebody's name. He's a noun. It's somebody's name, so he has to be uppercase, kindergarten. All right, let's check out the words that had the Z sound at the end. Now, I know his has the Z sound at the end too, but we're not going to talk about that word right now. We're going to talk about our nouns or our verbs that have the Z sound at the end. So, my first one is rubs. Rubs. Is that one a noun or a verb? That one is a verb. There's that S at the end for that verb. We wouldn't say Jed rub his legs and shins. That doesn't make sense. So we have to add the Z sound at the end of that verb. Jed rubs. Okay, let's see if we can find our next Z sound at the end of a word. It would be right here. Legs. Legs. Is legs a noun or a verb? It's a noun, kindergarten. It's something we can touch. We can touch our legs, can't we? Legs. So he rubs his legs, probably both. I don't think he has 3 or 4 legs, probably just 2 of them, kindergarten. Legs. So we add an S at the end. It makes the Z sound. Okay, our last one, shins. Shins. Do you know where your shins are? Your shins are the front part of your leg down here, just below your knee. So if you ever play soccer, you have to wear shin guards. I used to play soccer, so I had to wear shin guards so that, because it hurts if a ball hits right there. It's a bone that's not covered by much muscle or meat or skin, you know, so you got to be really careful there. Shins. So I imagine Jed was either running or he was playing soccer. That's probably why he's rubbing his legs and shins. Shins. So shins is a noun because I can touch my shins, kindergarten. All right, so you put our S at the end for 1 verb and for 2 nouns, kindergarten. Make sure that if you have anything to fix in this sentence, you go and fix it, okay? It's A-okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. That's how our brains get bigger, kindergarten. We just have to make sure we fix those mistakes. Also, make sure that your illustration matches your words. And I want you to practice using your pencil to draw your illustration first and then use 3 or more crayons to color in your illustration. All right, my little illustrators? You have a warm fuzzy for your phonics today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.